What is up, everybody? We are having a rarely seen spice stream. They do tend to be the best ones. I'm just putting this all together right now, making sure we have the links out to everybody. But while I just need a few minutes, but while I do this, basically, I don't think there's much to worry about. I noticed everyone else freaking out, so I decided probably should get on. Be the one YouTube streamer out there today not screaming doom and moon. Things are actually looking pretty fine. I noticed many people went live with some crazy video titles, and guys, things are really not too bad looking. So we're gonna take a look here. I just need about 2 minutes, so bear with me. I have to get a new Discord link. It's hard doing every job. All of the jobs. Let's see, is that all of the... And put a Discord link. Like, I gotta make a new one. There's a bunch to do. But guys, just relax for now. Don't freak out. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened yet. I think that, yeah, everybody deep breaths today. Deep breaths. Really, really nothing out of the ordinary. Sure, it was spooky, but look at where we came back to. You guys remember this from, this was back in January 6th we looked at this. And we pulled it up here again. 34,450. Perfectly backtesting what is not just 12-hour support, but 6-hour and 4-hour support. Perfect backtest. Might have overshot by a few dollars. 34,440. I don't know. We can look at it exactly here. Just there's so many little things I have to do when we go live. Pretty much all taken care of now. The hardest part, or the most time-consuming part, is changing all these Discord links. It is really annoying. There we go. Make sure this button works. All right. I think that's everything. Maybe everything. All right. Good enough. All right, guys. Now I just have to pull up a copy of the stream so I can actually read the chat. There we go. Pop that chat out, and all right, I think we're set. So everybody nice and scared today? Everybody freaking out? Probably. I made this new scene. This is their new streaming setup. And I did not add that alert box. Here we go. I'll replay that for you. I don't know why it doesn't read it. Anyway, Ultra Chaos Steve, my man, thank you for the $5. Chilled as always, we appreciate it. Not one bit of sweat on your head today, mate. Dude, that is the greatest compliment. Greatest compliment, Ultra Chaos Steve, my brother. That's what we do. We're the voice of reason here. Everyone else freaking out, yelling about, I don't even know. The titles were all in caps. I couldn't read them. Ours is the only one not in caps today. Nothing happened. We had a back test of 34,450. This is a very important level that we talked about on the 6th. Look at this wick. Look at this buying pressure. Traded under the 4-hour 50 moving average briefly. Look at this wick. Look at on the 1 hour. We have a green candle again on the 1 hour. We have solid volume. Buyers rejecting lower prices here. That is what we are seeing. 30-minute closing in just 4 minutes from now. Currently bullish engulfed. We do have this trend line that I'll say I didn't expect to trade under this today. And that's really all that's in our way. That's right at where price is. $37,666. Bum bum bum. We close this 30-minute candle above that level, then none of this matters. We're right back to where we were. We're right back in trend. It's amazing, Bitcoin, isn't it? Can do a move like this and then just shrug it off. Shrugged. Let's take a look at our indicators here. Jeez. Usually I have a lot more time to set these streams up. I'm finding myself here trying to these little things quick. Sorry guys, I'm a terrible streamer. It's alright. But at least I'm on. We didn't plan on streaming today. This is usually our patron one-on-one day. And let's see. Big shout out to Mr. Positive. Mr. Positive Crypto. One of our patrons, Martin, my brother, was supposed to meet with them and he said, dude, go ahead, go live. Oh no, it wasn't Martin, this was Shane, my bad. I'm getting my names confused. Shout out to Shane. Supposed to be chatting, but he said go live. People need it. So here we are. We're live. Unexpectedly, so less prepared than usual.
Hit that like button and support our boy Tom Crown.
Crypto Alex, my man. Thank you for the 5 and thank you for the shout out. You guys are carrying me today. I appreciate it. I'm not even like in the headspace. Of course, please do hit that like button. I haven't said anything about it. If you have not yet, let's get this stream bumping. Let's get it bumping because we're about to be dishing out the good infos here. I am kind of like stalling for this 30-minute candle here to close. Also the hourly. A close above our white trend line here. Likely going to really shape the rest of what we're going to look at. So 1 minute 40 seconds. 1 minute and 40 seconds till we get to the real TA. By the way, guys, you like the new layout? New layout, pretty cool. I didn't have time to like really set it up, but I like it. Sleek. There's that chat. Hype it up. What's up, Max Rodriguez? PSUUG, buddy. PSUUG. PSUUG. I was looking for you last night, man. How do you like that ETC? How do you like that ETC call? I bet you're feeling good. Jason Roberts, layout looking good. Thank you, brother. Ultra Chaos Steve, my man, of course. Spot on. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Reddy and Vesemir. The fam. We got everybody. Joe Grows, what's up, man? Alchemist. Oh, Joe Grows 420. I love that name. Lambo Rider. Going back to 40k today? I mean, that's possible. I want to see this candle close above this white trend line. You can visibly see it struggling here. So this is going to be a tight close. Tommy86, thanks for being live, of course, my friend. Of course. You're giving institutions money to trade the top hold. Atha Buskin. I actually agree. This very much looks like a shake. This looks like a shakeout. Especially, guys, if we close this hourly right here, if we close it above this trend line, you're going to see me get very bullish. Very bullish. Looks like we closed it. Let's look at this hourly. Look at that hourly candle. Look at the damage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this bottom wick, and we're closing right back in trend. Oh, dude. Dude. Dudes. Dudes. Looks like we're going right back to where we were post-haste. This, likely... I mean, I could be wrong, but this looks like we're going right back to where we were. Yeah, already, wow, already retraced almost all of what has been lost. Right back to the 0.5, alright. Fortunately, we do have a little bit of resistance right here at 38,920. But guys, with a wick of this size off of a significant support here, this is buying power. This is buying power. We can even see that the close of the 4 hour, where this candle started, this 4 hour with 3 hours to go, closed directly. I don't even really remember, not gonna lie, I don't even remember where this price point is from, but clearly acting as resistance here on the 4 hour as bulls, I don't know, retake the reins, maybe? We'll see. This hasn't quite bounced enough at this point for me to say bulls are clearly back in control. But this wick is very telling. This is a very telling wick, man. Had this hourly candle closed down here, this would be a different scenario. If it had closed under that white trend line, it probably still wouldn't be as bullish, but it would still be solid to have that much selling in such a short period. Wick up and close green. If you guys are on the Discord, you actually probably caught I said this looks, this wick, this candle looks like it could close as a kicker. This is what I call a kicker candle. I don't know if there's a real word for it. I make up my own terms. Right here. Kicker candle has two qualities. One, it has high volume check for the hourly. Two, it trades in one direction, whether that's up or down. Trades to a swing high or a swing low, and then reverses in the same candle and closes in the other direction. So in this case, this was a bullish kicker candle. It closed as a hammer. Meaning during this 1 hour period, price was sold down, met with a stronger buying force, and actually pushed that candle back up into a green one. This is the best setup we could have asked for on this hourly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like skeptical to say we're heading right back to 39.7. Skeptical because I'm skeptical, but that's what I believe. That's what I'm feeling. Like this is such a bullish signal. I haven't really looked at the TA yet, so that's also why I'm skeptical. Now I've just got my bearings back. We have 300 watching. Awesome. Welcome back, guys, to the calm.
Etc. Hitting 951 is crazy to me. Weird timing, no?
Oh wow, it's not reading these things. Sorry, guys. DJ Dark Killer, what's up, bro? Can I show how SNX hit 2,000 in 2021? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe? We can look at SNX then. PSU UG, my man, dude, came in yesterday with the ETC. I hadn't looked at Ethereum Classic in months. Comes in, tips $5. Oh, what do you think about Ethereum Classic? Instantly. You have some timing. PSU UG, man, you let me know what you're looking at. You just tip me off as to what you're looking at in the future. I'm interested. Let's pull up SNX and beautiful. See, Ethereum not quite as pretty. Closed a red candle while Bitcoin refusing to show any weakness. Didn't even touch the 12-hour TK. I gotta close some of these charts. I opened up all my Bitcoin charts to like look back and see what kind of history we had. Dude, PSU UG, man, comes in, it's like $7. Asks me to look at it. I'm like, this is going to 866. Overshot it, and actually, you know what? I want to talk about this too. Patrons already know this, already posted it to the patron. Another nice little perk, little info like this. Ethereum Classic right now, and actually we can even look at this. There is a rare, well, rare for these days. If you're watching, you're gonna want to hear this part. Don't tune out yet. So Ethereum Classic with a rare opportunity. This was something that happened very, I would say, common occurrence in 2017, 2018, or 2016, 2017. We haven't really seen these opportunities in the market lately, and they're rearing their heads again. So let's look at this. If we see, I know this is a little cramped. I did this a bad way. I'm just gonna make it. Okay. Rare opportunity here for what is called oh my gosh. Arbitrage Trading. Man, I can't. I'm like jittery today. Rare opportunity is available, and I do believe it's still going on. So here is what you can do. There we are. All right. Arbitrage trading. What is arbitrage trading? I should do a lesson on it. But essentially what it is profiting off the difference in price across exchanges. So here's what we see on ETC right now that makes it so spicy. Currently on Coinbase Pro, Ethereum Classic, ETC BTC pairs trading at 0.0035. If we look at Binance or Bittrex, any other exchange, we actually see it trading at 0.0023. This is almost a 50% difference. This is a 50% markup here on Coinbase Pro. Ish. I'm going to put the little squiggle. What this means is if you have Ethereum Classic right now on Coinbase Pro, and you have Bitcoin on another exchange that also has the Ethereum Classic Bitcoin pair, you can arbitrage trade this by selling on Coinbase Pro whatever amount of Ethereum Classic, and at the same time or simultaneously buying that same amount on another exchange. So what you're doing is you're selling for 0.0035 on Coinbase Pro, and you're buying for 0.0023 on another exchange, the exact same quantity. And what you've done is you've ended up with the same amount of Ethereum Classic, and now you have extra Bitcoin that you just pocket. You're just pocketing it. And what you're doing is you're taking advantage of the difference in exchange prices. This is not usual. We haven't seen this in years, as I said, like this solid of an opportunity. Here's the catcher, guys. Do not right now in FOMO try to send your Ethereum Classic to Coinbase Pro in hopes to catch this trade. It is not going to happen. This only matters if you have the Ethereum Classic already on Coinbase. And the reason for that is Ethereum Classic has suffered extreme routine 51% attacks in the last few years, and so Coinbase Pro specifically, but I know other exchanges as well, require an insane amount of confirmations to deposit Ethereum Classic. So if you send your Ethereum Classic to Coinbase Pro right now, it may take days for it to deposit. You've missed this one, guys. I have 20 bucks of Ethereum Classic or something on Coinbase Pro. I have more Ethereum Classic somewhere, but I'm not even going to bother because that, whatever percent, so little. But I'm not doing it because I know it's not going to get there. It will take days to get Ethereum Classic to confirm on Coinbase Pro. But if you have it there now and you have Bitcoin on another exchange, you have a really great opportunity here to take advantage of the difference in price. Everything has risk, but as far as trading goes, this is some of the lowest risk type of trading. The only issue is you have to already have the right setup or the right distribution of coins. In this case, you had to already have Ethereum Classic on Coinbase, and you already had to have Bitcoin on another exchange. But this is awesome, awesome opportunity. If anyone out there has the setup to take advantage of this, you hit a little lottery ticket today, man, and props to you. Great job. Highly recommend you look into this if you're already set up to do so. This has been trading this way now actually for quite some time, which is the kind of crazy part. Usually these arbitrage opportunities are really quick. There are lots of bots, tons of what they call arbitrage bots, and all they do is look to make profit off of these differences in prices across exchanges. Apparently, right now, Coinbase Pro does not have enough Ethereum Classic supply to meet the demand that they're seeing. And this is almost certainly related to that bottleneck I just talked about, with how many confirmations they're requiring. The time it takes to deposit. So there's almost without any doubt millions of Ethereum Classic being sent to Coinbase Pro right now, and it just takes forever for it to confirm. So that is likely why this opportunity is still there. Just wanted to give that little heads up to anybody who might be watching that already is lucky enough to have that set up. You hit a little lottery ticket today, so nice. All right, let's do some Bitcoin TA. So let's zoom it out. Let's get a little perspective here, because I'm sure people are feeling uncomfortable today. Look at the monthly. The monthly has barely noticed this sell-off. It barely exists. Momentum is fine on the monthly. It's not slowing. It's not showing signs of slowing down at this price. Zooming into the weekly, virtually the same setup. We have 2 hours and 50 minutes for this weekly to close. Barely even can see the sell-off. Just a wick, a wick on the top. It's not even as large as the wick on the bottom of this candle, and momentum is fine. What's really happening here is we're seeing volume kick up on the weekly, and that's a good sign. We're seeing volume trend up. We desperately wanted to see this as we continued to climb in price. So this is actually, in my opinion, a good thing. Where it is right now, weekly is still nowhere near in danger of losing bullish momentum. This would have to sell off. Honestly, I don't know. It would probably have to close red. Have to probably close like the lower than the lowest point of this week for the weekly to show loss of momentum. And there's only 2 hours and 47 minutes left. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Now the daily, this is where it looks not as good. However, guys, right now you can see even just in the last few visible candles back here, November 24th, 25th, very similar. Very similar. We have the small bodied red. Let's see. Right here. We have a nice bodied green candle, a small kind of doji bodied red candle, and then a red sell-off, right? And what happened? Price just creeped back up. Creep back up. This looks very similar to this. Does it not? Actually, this looks more bullish, technically. This is a much larger red-bodied candle back in the 26th of November. This one has been bought up. On the daily, you really can see this is not a huge deal. Volume is not very strong here. We saw a building of volume every day in this new year until yesterday. Yesterday, we saw the lowest volume candle, I guess outside of the first of the year, with very little price change, closed red. And now today we saw this more volatile candle, but volume is still not very high. This is not a big deal. This is not a big deal. This is really looking like stop loss hunting to me at this point. We had the highest point in RSI on the daily is the highest point in price. We don't have bearish divergence. That's good. What we do have here though, setting up potentially, is bullish divergence. We can see that the daily RSI as it is right now is already lower than January the 5th back here. And price is nowhere near as low. So that's setting up for a daily bullish divergence. You guys can see that at home. RSI low, and we see it's already lower. And price is higher. Bullish divergence. One thing I will say, because we always look at every side of these things, we don't just want it to be bullish, so we do our TA bullishly. We don't do that here. What I will say is we do have potentially the second day in a row of momentum, buying momentum slowing down. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. That could, this is maybe the first signal that we will start looking a little more bearishly. But if we look back, December 1st to December 25th, we had 5 days of loss of momentum waning before picking back up again. And so that's really not, it's not an emergency. It's not anything to freak out about. But it's something to keep an eye on. Still something to definitely keep an eye on. Let's see if we have our indicators anywhere. Wow, well, there it is. I legit, guys, didn't even know this. I wish I did, or else I probably would have been talking about this already. Daily Ichimoku Cloud. We have returned perfectly to the TK line. The TK line we talk about all the time, and it acts as our trend-setting line right now. We can see that price has followed this daily TK virtually since this run started, I would say October. Following it very, very closely, only briefly ever even trading under it. And today's candle didn't, honestly, margin of error, didn't even trade underneath it. That line sitting at 34,822, we traded like 34,430. This is a fraction of a percent. Very, very small. Let me add this to the exact price. $6. $6 underneath our 12-hour, 6-hour, 4-hour support, combined with that daily TK, man. We were back on the 4th, we were talking about this area being a likely area for a bounce in the case of a sell-off, and it looks like that's probably what happened. I mean, in all honesty. Day's not closed yet. Never count a candle closed before it is. It has not closed. It's just under 3 hours left, and so it is too early to call, but things are looking pretty good. Things are looking pretty good. Not really spooky. Let's zoom it in. Alright, here's where we get some useful information. The 12-hour TK green line is 38,100. I would like to see the daily close above that. The daily will close with the 12-hour, so I'd like to see the daily close above 38,100. Let's say 108. Yeah, wow, good. So this is going to be our target. This is going to be our target close. All right, ideal 12-hour / D close. Do that over to the right. That's ideal. We don't know where it will close, but that's where we'd like to see it close. On the 12-hour, we see some more spiciness. More calming, chilling spiciness. Similar to the 4th of January, which we were just talking about. Today, also, backtesting the 20 moving average on the 12-hour. The middle Bollinger Band, great spot for bounces. We always look to the middle band, whether we're looking to it as support or resistance. We're always looking towards it as a potential strong area. And we may be seeing that again right now. See rather strong buying response off of that 12-hour. Again, back to reality. We did see the last 3 candles on the 12-hour show waning bullish momentum, and this candle actually flipping over to the selling momentum side for the first time since the 25th of November, or December, sorry. We're seeing selling momentum on the 12-hour. But with 2 hours, 40 minutes to close, this can easily flip back still. Easily. I'd be curious to see. I'd be curious to see if 38,100, if that price point is what would put us back out of selling momentum on the 12-hour. I would be curious, or I'd speculate even. Let's zoom it in again. 6-hour does look a little uglier, but we can see that it's not super in danger. One thing I don't like here on the 6-hour, one thing I wouldn't like is that this candle is in danger of closing below the 20. That really wouldn't be ideal. So we actually have another price target here that's going to be rather important, which is interesting because it's going to be important on the same time frame. So it'll be at this daily close. The 12-hour, the 6-hour, and the daily are all going to close at the same time as they do every day. And that's at 38,729. So this would be our bullish. And it's hard to type when I can't see the keyboard. This will be our bullish daily close target. If we can close above this level, then we're sitting really pretty. Things are going to look very good if we can close today above this. Again, that's 38,729. I don't like closing under the 20. Don't like it. It is a setup usually. Typically, or it's a setup that is not something I'm a fan of, as it can suggest further downside. Let's get rid of this. I didn't have my time today to do what I usually do and set up a fresh chart because we were doing our one-on-ones. All right, 6-hour. This is a solid swing low. Wow. Wow, this is a solid swing low. This is actually beautiful. This is beautiful. Ooh, I just got way more bullish. Ooh. 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 This is the lowest swing low on MACD on the 6-hour that we can see in history. We see back here, right here is March. That's when, that was a COVID crash in March. We are way lower on MACD here. That is absolutely, this is guaranteed, virtually guaranteed at this point, that this is going to paint bullish divergence. Nothing is ever guaranteed, but as far as guarantees can go, this is pretty darn close. Let's see, does it, can't actually look back any farther without distorting it. This very well may be one of the lowest swing lows on the 6-hour MACD in history. Yet price has barely moved. It's even looking to close. It's pretty solid. Arguably kind of bullish. I would have liked to see RSI a little lower. That way we would have RSI and MACD divergence. But RSI did not quite make it there. Maybe on even smaller time frames we'll catch that. Let's move it on to the 4. So the 4-hour, still trading above our trend line. Beautiful. Can't complain there. Here's an example right here. This is why I don't like closing under the 20. We can see that this drop was preceded by the 4-hour closing below the 20, being rejected from the 20. This is now a real price point, 37,382. This is going to be a real support now. We can see that that lines up on the 4-hour, and that was actually a price point that we derived from a few days ago. So we can see how history is playing with the present again, as it does tend to do. Four-hour looks to be closing above the 50. Sure. Ichimoku. Ooh, spicy. Spicy again. Man, we're getting some cool stuff today. Today's a good chart. This is a good chart. We're seeing a cross down on this candle on Ichimoku Cloud on the 4-hour. Cross down is a bearish signal, but we are above the Ichimoku cloud, these green clouds, I don't know how else to describe them. It is a bearish signal. However, due to price being above the cloud, this bearish signal is typically considered very weak and unlikely to have significant downside related to it. To me, just through observation, that is a telltale sign of a fake out. Telltale sign. We had that really strong selling response, got bought back up, we're back above a support, we're looking to close back in trend. With that bearish Ichi signal, that does feel like a fake out. Ooh, Mortals is on. 4 hour here. This is what we were speculating on the 6 hour, and we can see it actually on the 4 hour here. We can see it on the 4 hour. We were looking for it on the 6, but it wasn't quite there. We can see that we have a higher low in price versus January 5th to today. And thanks to this really strong sell-off, we have a lower low in RSI on the 4 hour. We didn't have this on the 6 hour, but we do on the 4 hour. And this is bullish divergence. Bullish divergence, it's very, well, one of my favorite trading signals. Divergence in general is a tool that we use to help us spot reversal. So whenever we have a sell-off, love to see reversals, meaning likely to move back up. See how that MACD's looking. Wow. Interesting. Also the lowest swing low on the 4 hour MACD. This is epic. We actually pointed this out, what was it, on the 4th. Yeah, this is just a repeat of the 4th, it seems. Because I remember on the 4th we were talking about this, because previous to today, the 4th had these similar characteristics on the MACD, with the lowest swings like ever. We can see that March really doesn't even compare. And while that would maybe spook traders in a textbook sense, to me that just sets you up for bullish divergence, especially when the market is so just acting so irrationally strong. I will also comment, 4 hour and 6 hour, we're seeing that selling momentum has not yet slowed down. These are consecutive bright red candles, and what we would be looking for is, in the case of a rally into the close today, we would look to see the current histogram candle flip to waiting momentum, and if we didn't get that, we would look to the next 4 hour, the first 4 hour of tomorrow's candle, and we would keep an eye out for the signal there as well. That would really lock in my opinion, some of this divergence that we're spotting. 2 hour, same thing, has the same bullish divergence between the lows. Excellent. And MACD. Ooh, it shows on MACD as well in the 2 hour. That's spice. Very nice. So that's two agreeing indicators here with this bullish divergence. Beautiful. Just in the cloud. Underneath the Bollinger Bands. It's an odd place to be. We have not spent much time there. Spicy. Alright, our hourly finally closed. We have a tight range setup here. Alright, cool. Well, here's the good news. Here's our awesome news. Our hourly closed back in trend in the previous hour. We just closed a 30-minute. 30-minute closed on the trend. We do have 37382 here, price level that we're looking at. We can see a back test here in this 30-minute candle. That would be fine. But we do want this price level to hold. We do want, I guess I was ahead of myself in the future. We could see it back test here in this half hour, but we do want this price level to hold at least into the end of the day. So check this out. We had this strong impulse on the 30-minute of selling. It was met with an even stronger response of buying. We bullish engulfed. And then after that bullish engulfing, the sellers were gone. We can see this story being told in the candles here as we had these back-to-back volatile candles met with very little energy in the opposite direction. We are going to have created a local, extremely local on the 30-minute resistance here, just at the top of the close of the previous green. Let's zoom in to see what this looks like. What kind of Picasso have we created? Not bad. Not bad at all. You flipped onto the 5-minute, and all of a sudden it seems like we're not really far away at all from our good closes that we spied or eyed out. Currently trading at 37,660. Our ideal close is only 1.2% above us, and our bullish close is only 2.86% above us. That's child's play. This is Bitcoin, man. We could do those in a 5-minute candle. And in fact, we did do those in 5-minute candles today, as we see right here. So things are looking freaking good, I think. I think things are looking good. Even the 5-minute. Wow, even the 5-minute right here. Even the 5-minute. If we look at earlier today, the bounce off of 37382 before falling below, and then the spooky wick low we just saw. Even on the 5-minute, we see that RSI, despite making a much lower low in price, did not make a lower low on RSI. It made a higher low. And so it is also agreeing with this 4-hour, 6-hour setup of there's bullish divergence here on this low. Absolutely. Even on the 5-minute. Now, everyone might not be so used to spotting divergence as some others. But to me, it was instant no-brainer with that sell-off. We saw that 34,450 hit, and the second we saw any amount of buying there, I said, well, there's bullish divergence. There it is. Like, didn't even have to look at the charts. It's just that obvious. Really strong selling impulses when a trend is bullish. Always look for bullish divergence. Always. Just the first thing your brain goes to should be, okay, there's strong selling. Market conditions are bullish. Is there bullish divergence? If there wasn't bullish divergence here on the 5-minute, I wouldn't care. But on the 4-hour, whatever, I'd be a little more concerned. That may spell more downside. There it goes. I mean, magic, right? It's witchcraft. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Already moving back to our ideal close. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get up there. Let's see. Who do we have? What do we have? Who do we have? 341 watching. Same. It's kind of same as yesterday. I wonder what's up. Maybe because there's a lot of other people streaming. Maybe. Yeah, but all of them say a massive crash is coming. I wonder what they're all saying right now. Wonder if they're still going for massive crash. Well, we're not here to sensationalize. We're here to look at the charts, so we will see. The ideal close right at our 0.5 retrace. Huh, that's spicy. And our 786 retrace of this sell-off right at our bullish daily close target. Pretty interesting. Love when stuff lines up. Guess I'll read the chat. How you guys feeling now? What's up, Samfonda? Why is this so hard to see? Glenn Dupay. What's up, man? Greasy things. PSU, UG, Eth and Bit are playing together. They're becoming very good friends. They've always been good friends. Let's look at Eth. Very similar. Looking very similar. Can spot that same divergence. Same setup with the 4 hour still selling. 6 hour actually looks a little healthier. Yeah, 12. It's really weird. 12 hour has not flipped to the selling momentum yet like we saw on Bitcoin. Keeping an eye on this little 12 hour nub. Go ahead, flip back over. Go back to buying. Go back to bullish momentum. We don't need you. Or close like that and then be met with strong bullish momentum again. Don't care. Let's see, where's our descending trend line? Still far away. Things are looking good. Hopefully everybody feels a little better. I know there was a lot of tension earlier. J-Brook Productions. Heck yeah, man. Hell yeah. Truly helped a lot of people by speaking the truth and hope in today's numbers instead of the gloom and doom of rookie chart readers' truth. Well, guys, the sad fact of it is we're not a large channel, and we have just about 17, a little bit above 17,000 subscribers. And if I don't know, if we gave in and we became a gloom and doom FOMO moon channel, probably we'd have a lot more subscribers. That's just not what we do. We're not here to sensationalize. We're here to look at the charts. Here to look at the charts. That's it. You refresh my tab. Shit. Ooh.
I'm ready.
Motivation to success. Crypto markets never close. However, the daily candle, we do have a closing time. That's in 2 hours and 20 minutes or 7 p.m. Eastern, 0 UTC. Emise, maybe we have further to fall. Maybe, I don't know, man. JB, nice background. Thank you, brother. Big shout out to the person who designed this. I appreciate them. I haven't had the time because this is kind of emergency through this stream up. Didn't have the time to mess with all the details, but I like it. What's up, Rico S? Mr. Ready? JB, you think the whole thing is to create panic? That's what it feels like. What's up, Justin Bond? Justin Bond speaking the words of wisdom. Prepare for insomnia. If you're getting into crypto, true that, man. Johan Wergellerus. Go alts. Speaking of alts, Bitcoin dominance also closing its weekly candle in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Ignore it jumping around, it's irrelevant. But if it closes in this condition, not only do we have a reversal pattern on our weekly, but we have our first signs again of momentum waning. Last time momentum waned, we saw Bitcoin dominance slowly move down, but more importantly, we saw our altcoin Bitcoin pairs explode in value before pulling back again as Bitcoin dominance ran. So the close of this weekly, if it does not change on Bitcoin dominance, could mean next week may present some excellent alt Bitcoin pair profit taking opportunities. We will check back in on that when the time's right. Ethereum 12-hour back to green. See, this is why we don't do the doom gloom FOMO, guys, because that doesn't help you. It just makes you, just encourages you to make bad decisions. If you're ever panicking or euphoric, odds are whatever trade you're thinking about is not a good one. I can't believe these ETC Bitcoin pairs, also true of dollar pairs, I can't believe they haven't been fixed yet. That's wild to me. While arbitrage opportunities used to be very common, they rarely were viable for this long. That has to be due to the bottleneck of depositing on exchange. Get rid of some of these other charts. I mean, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. What more could you ask for? It's like daily TK, perfect touch. As we've done before. $12, $6, and 4-hour support. 34, 450, perfectly back tested. With, I mean, perfect. 34,444, $6. That's 0.003% off or something. I don't know. In Bitcoin, that's just means perfect touch. Ethereum looking all right. Bitcoin dominance chilling. Bitcoin Cash. This is actually what caught me off guard today. Putting in a new Bitcoin pair high. You know, we were looking yesterday for the close above 0.1489 to get that continuation up to 0.2. Instead, it looks like it back tested its descending high trend and moved higher. Spicy. Would not surprise me to see 0.148 act as support here on Bitcoin Cash. USD pair, though, did not put in a new high yet. So that I'm keeping an eye on. I still have an alert. Oh yeah, SNX from all that time ago. SNX still reaching for 15.96. It's just taking his time. Taking the slow road. Someone asked me earlier about showing TA of SNX going to 2,000. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. We'll see the highest number we can pick. And that looks like 633. That's the highest I can divine out of a fib retracement at the moment. If we use our fibs incorrectly, if we're just complete degens and use our fibs wrong, we can fake out some new numbers. Here you go, buddy. I should make videos like this. They would get hundreds of thousands of views. There you go. There's your 2,000. All we had to do was use the Fibonacci tool incorrectly and cherry pick data, and we got 2,000. There you go. Request answered. Request confirmed. Let's get rid of that one. I wonder if now we get the boring into the close. Oh well. Patrick Pellegrino. Yeah, dude. Crypto's 21k viewers. Well, you know what? We make different content, so it is what it is. I wonder, well, what I'm hoping for is, when they all stop, maybe they'll all dump in here. Actually, let's see if they've already stopped. I feel the energy has dropped quite a bit. Oh, dude, they're still going. All these bigger streams are all still going. Oh, you know what? We are not showing up on search results for Bitcoin Live. That's probably why our numbers are not so great. I wonder why. Here we go. Let's add that in. Maybe this will help. I'm confused. We're not showing up. Ah, you know what? I'm not showing up on my own subscription. I'm not even showing up on my own feed. So we are, ladies and gents, we are officially shadow banned at the moment. Official, but you know what? We still have like 200, almost 300 people here and we're shadow banned. That's pretty freaking good, right? Right on, fam. That's some conspiracy invoking timing, wouldn't you guys say? The only channel saying we're bouncing, you can be calm. And we're the only ones not showing up on search. I'm not a conspiracy man myself, but maybe I should be. Oh wow, we randomly had some subscribers announced. YouTube broke their API or their webhook, whatever, WebSocket, for subscribers, so it no longer announces them regularly like it used to. But we have Emil Bajorn and Stefan DeHardy. You guys made it through the somehow broken webhook, and it notified me you subscribed, so thanks for subscribing, guys. Great to have you. Our family is growing every day, actually at ridiculous rates. Let's see. We also got some requests here. I see LTC, NASDAQ from the Bossman. Yeah, why not? I'll take a quick look. Really, I just wanted to hop in and give everyone a calm voice of reason today. And now that it's calmed down, maybe our task is complete, especially because we're shadow banned. That never helps. Never hurts. Never helps me want to stay alive, but it is what it is. Bitcoin, Litecoin weekly still looks fine. Momentum's still up even at this price level. Daily continues to wane momentum, but it is going to potentially set up for bullish divergence with the low of January 4th. We can see a lower low in RSI is painting on this daily versus the 4th, yet the price is higher, so that would be bullish divergence. Bitcoin pair, where are you at? Daily is still rolling over, and honestly, here's the answer to all of everyone's alt questions. I'll touch back on this. Waiting for the weekly to close. Weekly Bitcoin dominance closing at this level would suggest that next week, and potentially farther out than next week, in addition to next week, more weeks ahead of alts gaining. This would be the first sign we've seen of weakness since the 23rd of November, 16th of November. And in this time period, we saw alts make some serious gains. We may be seeing that again before Bitcoin dominance perhaps rallies another time. That's pretty much the answer to all of the alt questions. We'll take a look at SNX quick. Or not SNX, NASDAQ. Finally, Bossman. I don't know if you're still here. I know that was a while ago you requested it, but NASDAQ finally hit our target. Tequila. It's tequila. Dude, we've slayed NASDAQ. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nearly.
Kisses to you and your family. BTC to 500K.
Turkish bot. Kisses to you. Kisses to you and your family, Turkish bot. If only all of the Turkish bots tipped $5, then I'd invite them all in. Come on. Come every episode. NASDAQ we have slain here pretty much thanks to Mr. Bossman for recommending or tipping for me to look at it. We've caught 3 really great long entries, and we've finally reached our take profit or our upside target here at 1300. We did have a range here of take profit from what is essentially 13,000. I said 13,000 to 13,006. That's up to anybody when they decide. To be honest, due to the macro circumstances going on, I don't know if I'd look to take profit on anything to the upside right now. Moving into dollars is an unappealing thought at the moment. Unappealing. Man, this is lame. Why are we we haven't been shadow banned in weeks. But now I'm not even showing up on my own. I'm not even showing up on my own stream, like my own subscriber homepage, which is the clear-cut sign that you are not being shown. Let's see how our likes are. Our likes are good. 255 likes, 272 watching. I wonder if we were also shadow banned yesterday, because we had really low viewership yesterday too. Would actually make sense. Turkish bot hype. Turkish bot hype. Turkish bot. Let's see. Justin Linville. The Bossman's here, brother. How do you like them NASDAQs? How do you like them apples, eh? You've seen these. Every single time was from you. You were the one that recommended I look at these. I do not really ever look at these unless someone tips for them. So this is all you, buddy. This is yours. I'm going to send you the link to this. Message me on Discord. I'll just give you the link. And we can find more targets here, but like honestly, what can be said? Actually, 13.6 is looking perfect. 13.6 here is actually looking really perfect. It's even the measured move. Even the measured move. That's hard to deny. And we can look for more targets and things, but at this point, moving into cash just seems like such a bad idea with macro forces in the market right now. That I would just probably let this run. Maybe I would consider 13.6. It's hard to say like take profit. It's like because you don't want to go into dollars. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, Bitcoin's being chill. Justin Linville, you're the man. Simon Reed, hoping for some Asia spice. Well, Asia, they like it spicy. William Valles, what's up, man? Win King. There's one channel saying the same as you. Good quality and small. Well, you know what? That's not a coincidence. Seriously. People on YouTube who are very sensational, I mean, it makes sense. They get more clicks. It's just like the news. The news used to be like us. They used to be factual. Used to be emotionless. And then at some point in the last few decades, news became aware that, hey, people really like sensation, so we might as well just report on sensation. And then more people started watching the news, which fueled them to continue being sensational, It's just logical progression. So it wouldn't surprise me to see some other smaller channels spitting some truth. Wouldn't surprise me. Wolfman Howell, what's up, brother? You saw the notice. Quality, not quantity. Heck yes. This is here you go. We are currently shadow banned. Perfect sales pitch for Discord. Get in Discord. You won't be able to find this stream right now if you didn't have the link, but if you're in Discord, it does not matter. You'll always be able to find us. You'll always get an alert. Boo tube, whoops tube. Oh well. Nah, I don't know. It just happens. You know, like it just happens. I think that the timing is a little coincidental. A little coincidental. But it just happens from time to time. We haven't had it happen in weeks. Win King, thanks for the chilled stream. It was needed. Thank you for being here, brother. It's good to have you. This is what we always do. If Bitcoin gets really scary, if it looks really, really bearish, I'm going to say that. I'm going to let you guys know that's what I think. But I'm not just going to say, oh my god, it looks so bearish anytime it's red. I'm not going to say, oh my god, it's so bullish just anytime it's green. We're going to look at the chart. We're going to see what the chart has to say. And that's what we're going to report on. We're not going to whip people into frenzies for more clicks. I'm just not. I love crypto. I don't think that that's good for the crypto space. So I'm probably never going to do it. And we'll just grow at whatever rate we grow at. You know, it's not as fast as if we made Moon and Doom videos, but that's okay with me. It's okay with me. Well, I appreciate everybody who came here today. Appreciates yous. Appreciates yous. But since we're shadow banned, it doesn't even really make sense to stay on. We might as well, if anything, just restart. Just close the stream down, open it back up. That would make more sense than continuing, because we won't be recommended. Won't be recommended videos or suggested videos. We won't be in people's subscription feed. We won't. Our subscribers won't get alerts. It's like the only possible way anyone can join the stream right now is directly via a link, or if they go to my channel page, open it up, and then click. You know, they just happen to guess that we're live. You go to the channel page or just like wander in there. That's the only way anyone can join, unfortunately, right now. So I do love you guys. You guys are the best for showing up anyway. You guys are the real fam. You guys are the real fam. I appreciate you. You're here either by accident somehow, happy accident, or you're a regular. Either way, I love you guys. We're gonna be live. Maybe we'll go live again today. We'll see. I'm guessing we're just gonna trade sideways into the end of the day, to be honest. Like pretty sideways. If it gets spicy, say we start trading above our bullish daily target close, we drop below our 12, 6, and 4 hour support, then we'll probably stream again. But there really is no sense to streaming when you're shadow banned. It is a bummer.
Love ya, but can we look at new and BNT? Thanks a mucho. Killed it today. Shark tornado, folded hands, party popper bottle with popping cork, women with bunny ears.
Popping cork, women with bunny ears. Damn it, Sharknado. I was literally just saying. Literally was just saying. Wrapping it up. You're just gonna tip me to look at something. Can't be mad about it. But damn, dude, do it early in the episode. It's all good. You know I love you, brother. BNT. And all the data. Ooh, that's ugly. That could be all the data. Well, you're above your daily moving averages. That's a good sign. They're all trending up. That's an excellent sign. Not a huge fan of this consolidation kind of rising handle body thing, but that's really not that concerning. You have a daily bullish cross coming up. Momentum on any pair right now in USDT is almost certainly going to show waning momentum on the daily, simply because of Bitcoin's move here. Ichi gave us a cross above the clouds on the 6th, and nothing happened on the daily. What? 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 What stopped it? That is wild. Hmm. We have support at $1.35. Down to $1.21. And I'm looking for $2.47 taken from the weekly resistance. I think that's where it's heading. I don't know when. Almost certainly just going to fall back on the king. What the king's doing. Nice. 30-minute close. Solid close. Closed bullish engulfing from the candle before. That sets us up for 2 tiny green candles. Probably not my favorite setup, but still 2 tiny green candles after that setup. I will say, in all fairness though, that also is what we see right here. So what we might be looking for is in this hourly candle. If we trade below the previous hourly candle's low, that could be a bad sign. That could be a not a good sign. Let's see where that's at. That's 37,501. So I do not want to see price trade below there. For pretty much the rest of the day, actually. I think the edge is with the bulls still. Same with BNT. I think it is going to look to test 270 or 257. It's just waiting on the king, man. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Even though we're shadow banned, we're the outlaws, we're the underdogs. Hopefully we'll be back on today. Have a feeling we're going to see some movement towards our bullish close target. Find out. So thanks for joining me for the special stream, spicy stream, unscheduled. And as soon as I turn the stream off, Bitcoin's going to go ballistic. So enjoy it.